Hey guys, Useless here, and today I'm going to be reacting to episode 7 of WandaVision. So yeah, in the last episode, things got pretty crazy. We saw Pietro kind of just being a part of the family, and it was just played by Evan Peters, but the way he talked definitely made it sound like the Pietro that we know from Age of Ultron. So it was all very interesting just trying to see what all that is about. My theory is that he is like a secret agent or something. I don't know if it's a sword agent. I mean, it's probably, if it is a secret agent, it would probably end up being a sword agent. And my guess is that he essentially like got enough all the information that they had about Pietro on file, and I'm assuming that's how he sort of knows some things. But if you notice, she asked him a question about like their childhood, and he didn't know the answer. So that makes me think that it's definitely not Pietro from Age of Ultron, and I think it's like going to end up being a sword agent. So that's my theory on that. But we also saw Wanda's children develop powers. I still don't really know what's going on with those guys. Like, are they real? Are they just something that can only survive in the hex? Kind of like we sort of saw with the Vision. Like, I don't know what's the deal with them. Like, did she take children from the town and like turn them into her children? I'm honestly not sure about the kids. And then we saw Vision. He's definitely more aware, and he tried to escape. And we saw that, I don't know. See, here's the thing. It wasn't clear to me if he could or couldn't survive outside of the hex, because when he got outside of the hex, it felt like he was being pulled back in. It wasn't necessarily a thing where he leaves the hex and then he just kind of drops down to the ground because Wanda is the thing that's sustaining him. It also looked like the hex was like pulling him back in. So I'm still not sure if he can survive outside of the hex, but yeah. And then it just ended with Wanda expanding the hex in order to save Vision, and in doing so, she also like sucked in pretty much everybody else in that sword camp except for like the boss and I think some of his lackeys. And then we also have Monica and Agent Wu. They're also out there. But yeah, Darcy is inside of the hex, so I'm gonna be excited to see what her sitcom character is. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do like she's gonna be like her Two Broke Girls character or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to get into episode 7. Let's do that. What? Okay, I see. So I think this is like Modern Family or something. Oh, whoa. Are the times like changing, I guess? Is she still wearing her costume from the last time period? Are they scared of their mom? Yeah, it feels like she's losing control, which is interesting. Kids are missing. What does that mean? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is The Office. Oh my god, this is totally The Office theme. Oh, this is interesting. Vision isn't a part of it. Vision like isn't a part of this intro. Oh, okay, Vision is there? So yeah, I guess the sitcom style this week is kind of like a Modern Family Office sort of deal. I haven't seen Modern Family, but I think they also do the thing where the characters talk at the camera as if they're shooting a documentary. Did they bring in backup, I guess? Is that like the military now? Like the actual military? Okay, but this is interesting though, because I guess Wanda didn't go and get Vision. Like, she just started the next day as if nothing happened.
Unspoken understanding.
Hard pass.
Do the thing where you tap her forehead, and then she wakes up.
Don't believe anything that man said. He is not your uncle.
Who is he?
Oh, what did you do to Uncle P?
I'm starting to believe that everything is meaningless.
Uh-oh. Wanda's about to go into her nihilism arc. But yeah, it's interesting that she just chose not to force Vision to be with her.
Hi, Agnes. Come on in.
So she just knew that Agnes was there.
What? I'll be fine. Just go with Agnes.
I promise I won't bite.
It's interesting that the kids don't want to go with Agnes. I wonder if that means something. Also, I was watching like a theory video, and apparently Agnes Harkness in the comics was actually their babysitter, so I guess it's funny that she's babysitting them here. Like, I assume someone is like, oh my gosh, wow, they're doing the thing from the comic books. That's crazy. And yeah, she's clearly losing control.
I'm fine.
You're not fine, girl. You're not. I wonder if it's because, like, the more people that she takes in, like, the harder it is to control all of them. But we saw in the last episode that all she really needs is to control people in her, like, direct vicinity. So I wonder if it's just more that the more trauma she's, or not, I guess, yeah, the more trauma that she's having to deal with, the harder it is to keep up this whole thing, this whole facade. Okay, are you just gonna walk up to them and be like, hey guys, what's up? I know you kicked us out earlier, but you know, we're here to help. Oh, and is this gonna be the guy that she called, I guess? I guess they're gonna be able to go into the hex without turning into one of Wanda's mind control victims.
It's not going anywhere.
I mean, you actually heard him though. Like, that's a real person, Darcy.
Who is that imposter, Pietro?
It's me.
Okay, I mean, Vision is aware that he's an imposter, I guess? That's interesting, because since he is a creation of the Hex, would he even know that? Yeah. Wanda, you're going cray-cray. I still don't understand what the deal with that goose is.
Do you think maybe this is what you deserve?
What?
Who's this? Who's the interviewer? Who is that? Who is that? Is that Mephisto? Or Nightmare?
Nexus. A unique antidepressant that works
What is Nexus?
back to your
What is Nexus?
Side effects include feeling your feelings,
Oh my
confronting
gosh.
your truth, seizing your destiny, and possibly more depression.
What is Nexus? Is that like what Mephisto is gonna offer her, and then he's gonna like take her magic or something?
You're quiet, Agnes. On the inside.
What does that mean? Is he like able to read people's thoughts, I guess?
Ralph says I sugarcoat things, but you try telling a 10-year-old that his mother is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Who is Ralph? Is Ralph the interviewer? I have questions. Okay, but yeah, I guess also like, is the director of Sword just not here for this? Is this who? Is that lady? Is that the person that she was gonna meet? Wait, is that actually what they're doing? Because she said she was gonna meet an engineer, but that lady looked like a, I don't even know, like a sergeant of the military. I don't know the rankings.
She's gonna
If that's the case, what is it? Oh, I don't think it says her rank. If that's who it was, then that's gonna be really anticlimactic. All right, is this actually going to work? I wonder if if one of Wanda's kids is gonna like notice that this is happening. Oh nope. Oh yes. I mean, it's still kind of going in. Okay, Monica, you're just like, you crazy. You crazy girl. Like, at least wear the helmet.
Your mom's lucky. When they were handing out kids, they gave her the toughest one.
Are those all lines from Captain Marvel? Oh, is she having her powers now? Her eyes are glowing. Does she have powers? Is that her vision? Like, or I guess she's seeing the world strangely? Alright, they're pretty clearly like teasing her her powers.
Came back and died again.
And she had to watch.
Just like cut her some slack, Vision, alright?
What I don't get is why you can't leave the hex.
Okay, so he can't leave the hex.
The love you two have is real.
Is
You
it?
belong together.
I don't know if he's gonna feel the same way. Well, she has abilities. Hey, I have vague powers now, so don't even test me, Wanda.
Don't let him make you the villain.
Maybe I already am.
Okay, alright, writers. You don't... This is a bit on the nose. The whole, let him make you the villain.
And I can't change it. I can't undo it. I can't control this pain anymore, and I don't think I want to. Because it's my truth.
Yeah, Wanda, you just gotta accept it, you know? Okay, so what's your deal? Why are you butting in? So, Agnes does have, like, a vested interest in keeping the hex up? Gosh darn it, Agnes. She was finally getting some sense tucked into her. Alright, Agnes, can you, like, leave? Can you just stop? Does Disney own the rights for Yo Gabba Gabba? They really do have everything, don't they? Why is sinister music playing?
Oh, they're probably just playing in the basement.
Uh-oh. Agnes, what did you do with the twins? Did you suck up their energy? So is Agnes the one that's been taking the kids from Westview? Okay, she has an overgrown basement, so, like, you know she's a witch. Like, you just know it. What is all of this? Is this recognizable to people? Are people, like realizing what's happening here? What is that a book? So she was behind Pietro. She's behind the camera too?
And I killed Sparky too.
But why? Okay. That was episode 7? I don't know how I feel about that, just because I felt like they just, like, explained everything in a way that, or I guess wasn't necessarily all that satisfying narratively. Like, is Agatha really behind all of this? It's like, I know, like, I told her to explain everything to me, but, like, I didn't actually think they would do that. Like, I don't know, I guess doing it like that, where they blatantly just tell you what's going on, is a little less satisfying than it being told through storytelling. But I mean, I guess it makes sense with the whole sitcom aesthetic. I can accept it. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so a lot of stuff to go over there. Agatha, I guess she is the Agatha Harkness character that people thought she was, where she is a witch. Now, I want to know, what did she do with the kids? Like, what? She killed Sparky, I guess, but I want to know why she killed the dog as well. But what did she do with... Oh, wait. There's an after credit scene? What? There haven't been after credit scenes before, right?
Snoopers.
Whoa.
Snoop.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I guess so yeah, so okay, yeah, so oh gosh, I don't even remember what I was talking about before the after credit scene started, but so yeah, it seems like the character that Evan Peters is playing. So I was like half right. I guess he's not like Pietro from the Fox universe, or you know the one from Age of Ultron. Thank you, thank you, Disney Plus, for being like giving me the the option to watch Age of Ultron, because I was forgetting the name. But yeah, so he's not any of those Quicksilvers. He's like an imposter, right? So yeah, but it turns out he's like a guy that's just kind of working for Agatha. Like, is that what this is? So yeah, I don't know. It's all just very interesting. So I wonder what Agatha's deal is. Like, why is she doing all of this, you know? I mean, it seems like she's getting something. Like, I don't know if she's like sucking up the essence of Wanda's magic, because she was clearly doing something with the kids. Because where are the kids? What's going on with the kids? She killed Sparky for reasons that I know not of. There's been like a thing going on with like children, because it said that children were missing on that milk carton. And you know, it's one of those things where like Vision was like, where are the children? And then only after he said that, children started appearing. So I guess I wonder if Agatha had children captive, and then in order to play along with Vision more, like she let the children out. I don't know. I don't know. That's a very interesting thing. And another thing with this is that it kind of seems like maybe by the end of this, Vision and Wanda will still be together, because that's been one of those things where it's like, I doubt that's actually going to happen, because I think Wanda's gone too far. Like, I don't think Vision will want to be with her, but I feel like this episode was kind of trying to set up maybe Vision being understanding of Wanda's situation, and at some point they will be back together. But then there's also the question of, well, they kind of confirmed in this episode that he can't survive outside of the hex. That at the end of the last episode was him, you know, not being able to live outside of it. So yeah, we'll have to see where that happens, because it will be pretty depressing if like the episode ends, they're on good terms, but you know, Wanda like comes to her senses and like shuts down the hex, and because of that she can no longer be with Vision. I mean, that is an option for how the show will end. But yeah, just a lot of stuff to chew on. So I like the episode. I don't know if it felt a bit like an exposition dump. And oh yeah, wait, another thing. So I'm sorry, I maybe they kind of addressed this in the dialogue and I was just commentating and not paying enough attention, but whatever happened to the engineer that Monica called? Because she, like, an engineer was supposed to come. Everybody thought it was going to be like Reed Richards or like an important Marvel character like Hank Pym or something, but it was just like a bunch of military guys. Was it the what? I honestly don't know what happened with that. I maybe she still has to meet him at some point. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. I like this episode. I didn't love it just because it did feel like a bit of an exposition dump. It was like, let's tell Vision everything and then let's tell Wanda everything. And it was like, okay, I would have liked to have uncovered this stuff through storytelling, but I'll take the information, I guess. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the video in the comments down below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified, and bye.